everyone, and welcome or welcome back to my island Cottontail. This is my rabbit cottagecore island that we are building in 25 days to celebrate hitting 25k subscribers over on YouTube. Today it is day 16. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're 4 days off 20. I know it's like a weird way to count the days, but I cannot believe it. It's getting so close to finishing time and I still feel like we have so much to do, but we have got this. So today we are up here. By the way, ignore all the mess down there. I went and did a treasure island trip and just dumped it all over my floor, but this is what we're going to be building today. So in our last video we did build this area for Gaston. I absolutely adore this. It's such a cute little post office, and today I'm going to be working on an area over towards here. Now I might just do up there today and leave this bit for later because we've got to do a filling in the spaces video as well, so that's probably going to be included in that. And also I don't know what I'm doing with this side yet, so I'm gonna make a decision because it's got to be done tomorrow probably. But right, let's get to it. But before we get started with today's build, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Our next milestone is 30,000 subscribers, and you subscribing will help us reach that goal. Hay Fever has come to get me today, by the way. Hay Fever is like, hey, we're gonna make you feel like rubbish. So thank you, Hay Fever. Now, I want to stick the museum up here, but I'm realizing I don't think I've even upgraded my museum. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to do that. Also, I think the building is huge. It's bigger than that. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster today. I can just feel it. I'm gonna quickly upgrade our museum and move it into place, I think, and then we can actually make a start on building, which I should have done that before I pressed record, but I didn't. Okay, so I finally did it. I finally upgraded our museum, so I'm ready to put it in place. I can't believe I forgot. I literally remembered just as I pressed record. Right, let's see if we can get you in a place that I want you. Yeah, I definitely made the area that I thought it would fit way too small, but that's okay. We're gonna pop it here. Let's see what it looks like first. Okay, so there's our beautiful museum. I think it looks great there. We obviously have to extend a little bit to the left, but that's okay. I've got a lot of work to do today. Oh no. Okay, the museum is always a big-ish build. It always is, and I've not helped myself by dumping all my items down there. I'm not going to put them in my storage because my storage is a whole mess and I can't be bothered to sift through it to find the items I really wanted to use. But right, let's do a quick spot of time traveling so we can get the museum popped into place. And here it is. The beautiful museum is ready in place. We definitely have to do a bunch of terraforming. Always stuff is in the way. Oh no, why have I done this to myself? Anyway, let's just make a start and then we can worry about that when we get to it. So what we're going to have to do is start on this right side first, just because I didn't think this through. I didn't. I made a silly mistake. I didn't realize I was going to need more space than I'd already created, but that's fine. So we're going behind here with the hedging and the simple wooden fence. It's just going behind our museum for now. I mean, it looks quite nice. No one's really going to go behind there anyway, so not too much of a problem. We're going to pop in some trees. There we go. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to do the same, obviously, the other side too, but we can't really work on that side just yet. What we can do though is put down a pathway. So I'm going in with the in-game dirt path and we're going to stick this all the way down to probably about here, just because I don't know how I'm going to cut this back or if I'm actually going to use all this as part of the museum space. I mean, I might do. You never know, but we'll see. We'll see as we progress. Hopefully this build doesn't take too long today. I'm hoping it doesn't because I've got to get ready for tomorrow's build. I'm such a busy girl this weekend and I'm like, screaming. I think that's the hardest part about this challenge, is trying to fit it in with your IRL life. Right, that will do for our pathway. I think I'm actually going to put bricks on here. I was going to leave it as it was and just use our border maybe, but you know what? The bricks look a little bit more elegant, a little bit more nicer. Also, thank you for all the recommendations and the positivity towards the dark fairy core goblin theme. I kind of want to do it. I've started reading, which, okay, it sounds so stupid. I haven't read a book since school. I just haven't been interested in reading books. I think school put me off reading books because I didn't like the stories that we were forced to read at school. Anyway, I recently got back into reading and I've been reading fantasy, which I've been really liking. I think that's where the whole goblin thing has come from. So yeah, dark fairy core goblin theme could be next. Right, so there's our pathway. It looks oh so pretty. Right, now what do I want to do? Right, let's pop in some flowers. Oh, I should have grabbed bushes as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab a bush in a second. I love how I'm like, let's put flowers and puts one flower. I want to put a bush on the edge and I also want to put one in here so it blocks you from going this way. Although to be honest, once I put all the items down, I don't think you'll be able to get through anyway. So Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually change this pathway a little bit just because of this item. I have a fountain. I wonder if it will. Oh, it will go in the middle. I was wondering if it would go in the middle, and it does. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one. Or I have the park fountain. This one has cute little seals on the top of it. I think, to be honest, I think I prefer the round one. Even though the other one is very, very cute, I just think this one is a little bit more fitting for the museum. Maybe, oh no, maybe we won't push it closer. We'll pull it this way. In that case, we're going to extend our dirt path around the fountain. Let's bring it all the way down so it's at least 1 square extra around the whole fountain. This feels very normcore. I think I did something like this on my Island Bean, my 14-day normcore island. I really want to do normcore again, by the way, but I think I'm going to do it as a full series, not like a challenge series. I really enjoyed having no custom codes on that island. It was very refreshing. I'd like to try something like that again with no custom codes, but also have an island that has custom codes just to fill that little void. But first thing we need to do is finish crayon. I need to sort crayon out before I can do anything else, unless no one wants me to finish crayon, because no one's mentioned crayon. Not one of you. I don't think. Unless you did and it got lost in the other comments. No one has mentioned crayon yet. So there is our museum with the fountain in front. I think that looks so pretty. I need to extend this. I'm going to have to move my stuff. It's going to be a pain otherwise. I honestly don't know why I put it so close. Like, why did I not just put all the items on the beach? By the way, in case you're wondering why I did this, it's because my storage is a mess. There's just random items in there, and I didn't want to have to go through them all to try and find all the items that I'd ordered from the treasure island specifically for this build. Because I like to plan what items I think I might use. Obviously, I don't use everything. I like to do that. It's kind of my new way of building. I'll just grab a bunch of items and see how many of those I use. So I did that, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to dump it on the floor so it's not too messy. Right, because we've done that, I think we should extend our pathway too. I'm not too fussed about all the straight lines at the moment because we can go back in and change those. Right, there's our pathway. Let's start doing some more decorations. Also, I'm asking you to definitely trust the process today because this process on the left is something. I want to put down some Turkey Day garden stands. I want them to be in the corner of our pathway. So if we move them to about here, although I'm not going to be able to stick a bush in, am I? Oof. Right, let me stick the bush in first. Right, there's the 2 bushes either side. Maybe if I bring you down instead, I think that might look nicer, and then do the same the other side. Oh, that did not go identical. Right, pull you up. There we go. I also want to do the same down here. So we've got it on the edge like that. This is going to be our most elegant build on my island. Oh, these look very nice. Love, love, love. I would stick them here, but obviously you won't be able to get past very easy. Like, it's difficult enough to get around the fountain. See, I'm gonna have to stick flowers here. Or what I could do is extend this out a little bit. Maybe if we extend it by the 4 squares that it is, and then do the same the other side since we do have the room at the moment. I think I already know, by the way, what I'm putting on the left side, so it's not too much of an issue. It's not like I don't have a clue. And then pop our little brick path on top again. Ta-da! Beautiful. We need to put a couple more bushes in to fill these corners just like the other side. There they are. Beautiful. Also, I don't know how I'm going to like these, but I'm going to give it a go. It is stone stalls. And on these stone stalls, I'm going to put fossils. So we got ammonite, I think this one is, although that one might be too tall at the front. A dinosaur track, also quite tall. Oh no, I put the tall ones at the front by accident. Let's move them back a little bit. Got 2 more stone stalls. How tall is this one? Oh, that's just a rock. Maybe not that one. What's this one? Okay, that looks quite nice. Oh, and that one kind of works here. Okay, perfect. I kind of like it, although I think I'm going to swap you with you. Just put the dinosaur track this side, and this side put the ammonite. Oh, that looks better. It doesn't look like it's 2 flat picture ones to the side. Over here, I'm going to pop down some of our grass code. I don't want everything to look symmetrical, so I think I am actually going to make the left side of the museum different to the right side. At first I wasn't going to do that, I was going to keep them pretty much the same. But I have changed my mind. There's our circle of grass code. On top of here I'm going to stick a statue, but that one's too small. Maybe this one's bigger? Oh yeah, that's better. That's so much nicer. I think I might even come along with our hedges and stick it in front like this so you can't get to it. And finish it off with a bush. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm happy I did that. Oh, wait. I've just realized something. That was supposed to be a little ladder area. Oh, no, I forgot I did that. when I was terraforming. Okay, change of plan. Change of plan. We can still pop our statue in, like so. But what we'll have to do is change the pathway. Completely forgot I was doing this. Okay, that will do. Right, I now need to change the grass layout. Although, to be honest, this statue isn't as big as what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to kick away this and then just make a smaller circle and then shove our statue back in. And then around the edges, I just add some flowers. But yeah, I'm planning on putting a little ladder in here. I forgot I was doing that. Oopsie, these things happen. They slip your mind, but it's okay. Now here I have a ruined decorated pillar. I don't think I can push that any closer. No, I can't. And then another one for this side too. Very elegant core. It's like very cool, elegant core. Oh dear. Now I want to make it a little bit more tidier. So let's go in with our hedges and put them right behind the little fossils that we have. I'm going to have to do the same the other side. Can I even get to the other side yet? Nope, we can't get in there yet. Oh dear. Right, just focus on this side. We have quite a big gap here. And what I would like to do is pop down some of our grass, although not that close. Maybe if we get a tree popped in first and then pop down some of our beautiful grass code, although I don't want it there. I think I want it here. There we go, we got a little circle of dirt. And then on top of our circle of grass, not dirt, I realized I said dirt, we're going to pop down a gazebo. Very cute, very elegant and pretty. We're officially doing elegant core now. Also, I think I'm going to add some more grass on the ground. Before I continue with more grass, I just want to pop in some fencing. Oh, not there. Actually, yes. Yes, I do like it there. And then we can just extend it this way. Oh, I think I can make this work. I know we have this weird gap, but you know what's going to cover that up, don't you? A leaf pile or wheat field. I'm going to add even more grass over here. I want to add a tree as well somewhere. I might even have to get a stunted tree. We'll see. Although it might look nice if a big tree went in here. Let me try. I'm not bothered if it blocks the statue too much because it's meant to be hidden in the back gardens of the museum. Let's continue with our path or our grass path. There we go. There's our grass path all the way down here. I think that looks quite nice actually. I know what I'm planning on putting on the grass as well. I have some iron garden tables to stick on this grass that we popped down, along with a fancy tea set. We've of course got it in yellow because of our island colours, and not forgetting a beautiful chair to go along with it. I got a couple of these, so I'm just gonna pop them here and there. Also have an afternoon tea set to go on some of them. So I've got 4 I want to put down. Another table here, push it over, pop our chairs into, give it a spin. Another afternoon tea set. Having afternoon tea in the museum gardens. How lovely. Oh dear, that chair did not go where I wanted it to go. But that's okay, actually. I think I'm going to move the table up. Actually, no, I don't like it like that. Let's pull the chair up. Fancy tea set. Give you a spin. Ta-da! Beautiful. We just need to fill it all with flowers. And I think this will look really nice. Also thinking I need a tree here. Let's go for a tree. Oh, yes. I'm glad I put a tree because we covered that weird gap that we had between the path and the grass path. Not sure if I'm going to like a tree here. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Okay, now we need to get some flowers and shove them all around the little gaps that we have. I'm not sure if I should add weeds. I think weeds might look really pretty too. So yes, I have decided to use the weeds as well. I just think they might break it up a little bit, especially when they start to grow in. And it just makes it a little bit easier on the eyes too. It's not all just flowers. Even though it's nothing wrong with just flowers, I love flowers. Just think sometimes it's nicer to have the weeds to decorate with too. Okay, looking fancy so far. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to leave this bit at the moment just because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I need to stick an incline in there, but look how cute this has come out already. I now need to move my items and start working on the left side. Oh dear, right, wish me luck. Okay, so I've done a little bit of terraforming. As you can see, I brought it out and started to shape it round. I think I'm gonna have to stick an incline like here or here, but we'll worry about that later. Now I've got this big old space over here. We need to continue with our fencing, so we're gonna continue alternating the hedges and the simple fence all the way along till the end and pop our simple fence in. And then I was like, I don't just want to fill this with the usual. I think I'm gonna do a little pond. But before I do a little pond, I need to stick some trees in. I love having trees around my island. They're my precious trees. I love them. So let's get as many in as we possibly can. That will do for now. And then I want to get our waterscaping and just make a small little pond. It's a great space filler. Trust me. Trust me, if you have a weird, awkward space on your island, you don't just want to chuck trees and flowers down, do a pond. Honestly, it takes up so much space. It's brilliant. I remember once I did an island that was a lake. The whole island was pretty much a lake. It was called Honeybee, and I must tour it again. I must. It was fun because I did the lake in the middle with my house, and then the villagers were all bear villagers, and they lived around the whole lake. It was pretty awesome. I liked that island a lot. I don't know where the inspiration came from it. I just was like, hey, I want to do a lake island, and that's what I did. Right, that's a small little pond. That will do. I think it looks quite nice. Right, let's get our hedging and do exactly the same as what we did the other side, just along by the entrance of our museum and along by obviously our brick path. So what did I do? I did this, and then I put you on here like so, and then I did this like this. Yes, wonderful. That's what I did. I think instead of using the grass path this time, I'm gonna go with the dirt. Let's make a cute little dirt path. I'm definitely still going to have to extend the terraforming. I know that for a fact. I'm trying to figure out where I stuck trees. Oh, I stuck a tree right here. Oh no, is it going to fit? Oh, I think it will. Oh, it does. Okay, is that in line? No, it's out by one. Of course it is. Of course it. You know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't want it to be equal anyway. I think I quite like it. Uneven. I want to do something a little bit different over here than we did over the other side. The other side is kind of like our elegant garden. This shall be our study area. That's what it's going to be. I did have 4 project tables, but honestly don't think I'm going to use all those. I think just the 2 is fine. Also, I have a few extra things to put around by the museum. I really want to stick a bench in, but I don't think it's going to fit. Because if we put benches in, they will go here, and we'll have literally 1 square to walk through. And I honestly don't think that's enough room. Says me who continues to put more decorations down. I don't know, I might try the benches and see how I feel about them. Originally I was going to stick them in these gaps, but obviously that hasn't happened. Let's pop down some books and stuff on these tables. I'm using the pocketbook and a normal book. I liked both. This one has fossils in the book. If you can see, there's fossils. So I had to use it. And we have some amber for this table. And then for this table, whatever this one is called. Oh, that is way too big. Wait, there we go. That's better. Oh my gosh, I think I was meant to use that over here. Oh well. I of course have a stack of books to add to the area. I want to just kind of pop them everywhere. Make the area look a little bit messy. Although that just doesn't look messy, it looks bare. I'm probably still gonna have to extend this out. I didn't realize how much space everything would take up. I do hope that in the next Animal Crossing game, we're able to put things closer to each other, because look at that, I don't like that. The spacing is just very annoying. Like, what I'll do instead is push you that way and just add in another stack of books and hope that that looks better. Yeah, see, because you can't push that any closer. It literally is going to leave that gap and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to drop this book just so you can pick it up when you come visit my island. And I think that's all the space I'm going to be able to fill for the book area. Oh dear. Oh, I do have some scattered papers. They don't have any crazy design on it. It's already an in-game design because I have no more slots for downloading codes, as you know from my previous builds. But right, that little space is done. I'm really liking it. I need to sort out the edge of this terraforming first, and then we can start figuring out where we can put like trees, bushes, maybe a bench. I know I've still got a lot of stuff down here, just ignore it. Like I said, I always get way too much stuff when I go to a treasure island. I can't be the only one that does it. You just see it and you're like, I want it. It's mine. I want it, I got it. Right, let's shove some more trees in. Maybe only just one tree. And then I think I'm going to pop down a lovely bit of grass code over here. We're going to stick a bench here. Also, I think before we put a bench in, we should put a little bit of our plank code down, just to lead you towards our little study area. I think the idea is for this is that it's spring and Blathers would love to work outside. You know how much he loves the bugs. Before we put any more decorations down, I want to pop some bushes and flowers into the area just to fill it out a little bit more. We kind of have a lot of space. I didn't really want to have a situation where I had a lot of space, because you know what I'm like, oh, gotta fill it with everything. I think if I grab some wheat field, that will definitely help us fill this area a little bit. Let's put the flowers and stuff down first though. Also, don't know why I stuck that bush there. It's not meant to go there. It's meant to go behind the tree. I like bushes behind the tree because it just makes them look a little bit more full. I had run out of wheat field. How dare I? How dare I run out of wheat field? I went to look at my storage and there was none there, and I was like, oh, treasure island it is. By the way, I sometimes see it, not so much in our community, but more so in other communities, like other AC communities, about treasure islands. Please don't be horrible to people who want to use treasure islands. And also don't be horrible to those who don't want to use treasure islands. At the end of the day, if someone wants to use a treasure island and pay for a treasure island with a subscription on Twitch or whatever it is, just let them be. Let them be. Play your game how you want to play it. Okay? Like I said, I've not seen it in our community, but I have seen it in others, and I don't think it's fair, so I thought I'd bring up the issue. Anyway, back to the build. My videos are mostly positive, but I will bring up issues if there is some, and that was one of them, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let's continue with our wheat field. The addiction is real. Oh, I've put so much down. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Also, I've just realized I have all this bit here too. I think I'm gonna have to leave this bit because I need to stick the incline in, and I'm running out of time today. I know it sounds so silly to say I'm running out of time, but it's a busy day today. I have a busy day and I don't always have time to do huge, massive builds on that day. So I have to just make do with the time that I have. I guess that's what makes these challenges so difficult and interesting and fun at the same time. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this and this because I don't know how I'm going to put an incline in yet. I think I need to work on this space down here first before I can figure out where the incline's going to go. But I also need to terraform here because I need to do an extra build there tomorrow. I think I know what I'm going to build. But yes, I think that's how it's going to be left, which is annoying. But, you know, you can't always continue build. This one is kind of left on its own in the corner. There's nothing else joined to it at the moment. So it is a little bit more difficult to figure out how all the spaces are going to look. Right, I need to add a couple more decorations though. Don't worry, we're not finished yet. It is going to be the sort of last minute decorations though. I'm going to pop in iron garden bench here. I was thinking of using our garden bench, but I thought this one looks a little bit nicer. Also, the white matches the museum. And we can't leave this space without a bunny garden statue. Look at him, he's so cute. You just want to give him all the pets. Pull that forward, that's better. Also going to pop a bunny in here because I'm probably going to leave that. Although I'm probably going to chop the corner away, so move him forward a little bit. But then I might not, so put him back. I'm going to put another bunny statue just here outside the museum. I would love to stick one here, but it's going to be such a nightmare to get through, especially with our fountain, and I'm not about to move the fountain out the way for a rabbit. And I do have another bench. I don't know how I'm going to like it here. Can we still get through? Oh, it's a shimmy. It's a shimmy, but it's okay, I think, because it's worth it because it looks lovely, right? Tell me it's worth it. I'm not getting rid of the bush, so don't tell me to. Although I could move it down, but no, I'm not. I'm not willing to change anything else. Just shimmy on through. But right, that's all I have time for today. We're gonna have to do some more big builds over the weekend, but that's absolutely fine when I've got a little bit more time on my hands. But now that we finished, we need to have a look around the area we've done. The first area we got done today pretty much was this museum. Obviously, we put in a few finishing details towards the end, but I think it looks so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I'm also glad that I went with our brick path. We got to ignore that I have to shimmy on through here. I don't normally like to have to shimmy on through past the items to be able to get through, but you know, needs must. And here's a bit of a closer look at the museum. We got some fossils outside, bunnies, all the pretty things. I think it looks so nice. Very elegant feeling too, but I think that's okay on a cottagecore island, especially since we have town core elements to our island too. On the right side of our museum, we have a gazebo and a little tea party area. Or is it tea party or is it just tea area? An area to enjoy tea. It's not so much a party, but I think it come out really cute. I love that I added these tables and chairs throughout. We have a few more up this side, and I've just realized I didn't do our little ladder and outcrop area, even though I made a point about, oh, I forgot. But maybe these tables are for roosters. Maybe they're from the roost, even though we don't have the roost. But we can just pretend. And then, like I said, up here we are going to pop in a ladder so you can get down to the beach. I will be decorating my beaches. And we got a beautiful statue. I wish I had more space to pop in more statues, but I just don't. Maybe I might have some more room to the left side over here, but we shall see when we get to that part. We then have our beautiful little study area and outdoor study area. Can't really fit any chairs in this space, so we have to just make it a standing study area, but that's okay. Sometimes, you know, you can't have everything fit on your island, and you definitely overestimate how big the space is, or underestimate. Oh, I don't know, words aren't wording this morning. And then at the back here, we have a nice space filler of a pond. I think it looks really nice. I need to actually do a fishing area on my island. I've just realized I don't have one yet. So we will be doing that eventually. I mean, it will be within the next, it's less than 10 days out, 9 days. Also, not sure if I'm going to need the 25th day for the build and do a 26th day as the tour. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. But there it is. We finished today's build. I had a lot of fun building as always. I always enjoy doing museum builds. Don't know what it is. I just love doing them. And if you enjoyed today's video, I'd love it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Have the most wonderful days, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 17. Goodbye.